think she's going to stand up. Maybe. Okay. Sure, yes. She has a red bra on that she is taking off.
Huge stomach tattoo.
Tattoos all over, yes. All right. All right, what do you see? Tell us what you think of her boobs, Dr. Goldschmidt.
Well, she's a great anatomic specimen, so to speak. She has actually a nice shape, so it's a perfect augmentation. She'd be a great candidate.
Dieter, what do you think?
She doesn't need anything. I mean, it just fits her body.
Well, she's bigger. I mean, you'd want
bigger.
bigger.
Get bigger, but that's good shape that she has.
Wide hips, she said. She doesn't. She says that she doesn't feel like her boobs are shapely. She thinks that she has wide hips and her boobs aren't voluptuous enough. I guess.
It's a tight body and there's no loose skin. I mean, what are you going to mess with? I mean, you could always get bigger.
I know, but you could really make that perfect though. Turn around. Let's check out your ass real quick. Oh, she's got a nice ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Totally tattooed all over the place. What is this big? What's this big tattoo on your? Here, you can. Sit back there, or grab the microphone there, because I can't hear you.
There's like tentacles and
It's a giant squid and a jellyfish.
A giant squid and a jellyfish. Why did you decide to get that tattooed on you?
Well, kind of actually reverts back to you asking about my ethnicity.
Yeah.
My great-grandfather was a fisherman, and my dad actually came here to America when he was 8. And he used to always tell me that they would go fishing, and they would use calamari as bait. And then I grew up eating it a lot. For some reason, I guess it kind of sounds silly, but squid reminds me of just like my family and my ethnicity and my family history. So it was kind of like symbolic of that. And they're pretty badass creatures, too.
Are you the, I was told that someone has a boyfriend that texts other girls. Is that you?
No, that was my ex-fiance.
Oh, that was your ex-fiance?
Yeah, it was really messy.
And so you were engaged for how long?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
He was the one driving the car that we wrecked. We were kind of friends and seeing each other at the time, and then we got in that car wreck, and he just took care of me and fell in love with me when I looked like a mess, and we lived together ever since. I bought a house in Berea that I now have, and then we broke up last Christmas.
Why'd you break up?
Because he was doing really bad things.
What was he doing?
I would just catch him, like, texting other girls, and it was always, every time I would catch him doing something or talking to someone, or I would hear from mutual friends, like, oh, you know, he was texting so-and-so, that's my roommate. He was trying to hook up with her. Do you know about this?
And you go, no.
No, actually, I would cover for it because I didn't want to look stupid. And I'd be like, no, we were sitting right there together. Like, we were just, you know, we were going to see if she was going to screw me over. You know, we were just trying to see how easy she was.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to look.
You didn't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah, I didn't want to look vulnerable, so.
No kidding.
And then I'd go back to him and be like, oh, what is this? And, you know, oh, I was just kidding. But, you know, you're always just kidding. And eventually that...
Guys don't kid about that kind of stuff. Like, hey, honey, why don't you come over here and ride me? Guys don't joke about trying to hook up with girls, do they, Dieter?
No, you want a piece on the
side.
side.
All right. All right. Well, you can go ahead and put your top back on. That's Lisa. She seems to have, nice boobs, but small, right, Dr. Goldschmidt?
It's great. Great patient to augment. So you have a nice shape, and to make it bigger is just perfect from a surgical standpoint.
All right. And Lisa, thank you for coming in. She's contestant number 3. We're going to bring contestant number 4 in for just a moment. Dr. Goldschmidt, describe the actual process of doing these augmentations.
Sure. You make a small incision, it's a little over an inch. I usually go under the breast and the crease under the breast, and then I dissect a pocket about the same size of the implant I'm going to place, and then depending on the situation, I'll either place it under the muscle or on top. Patients with looser skin, I may choose to go on top of the muscle. Patients that are thinner, I need more coverage of the implant, so I'll choose to go under the muscle.
And what about scarring? I mean, people are always concerned about scarring and that sort of stuff. Where is the scar? Is there a scar?
There's always a scar in this situation, and it's about an inch under the breast. It usually looks like part of the bra line where the bra rests on the chest wall.
There's usually red marks there anyways, just from the bra, right? So you try and match that up, basically?
It feels like a little pencil line, and after a year, it's actually really hard to find. So they heal beautifully.
All right. You know what?